Hi again folks, it's Shane here at Isle of Wight Bushcraft. It's September, it's a lovely day and it's time for another wild camp bushcraft. So stay tuned. Well, here we are again folks, and you remember this is the spot that I wrecked last time, in the last video, and it's a lovely spot. It really is beautiful. Some good resources, no water, but I've brought a couple of litres water with me. But what I'm going to do is I want to get unpacked and I'll run you through the kit that I've brought with me for this outing. So I'm all unpacked and ready to set up. Okay, so this is what I've bought. This time I've bought the 4x3 with me, tarpaulin, and that's pre-rigged with ridge line, with prusik loops at each end on the rig line, or sorry, the ridge line, and as I say, pre-rigged, ready to go. Very important. No rain forecast. That's going to be a bit dewy, and I have checked above me, and there's nothing above that I can see is going to be an issue. No widow makers that I can see, so that's good. So I've checked that. Also bought my my hammock chair. This is Mark II. I've got two now, one for my wife and one for me. Made this one slightly bigger for myself. So that's my hammock chair. That's a base layer, a ski base layer, I've only bought a shirt and my coat because it's still pretty warm, but in the night I may well need that, so I've bought that with me. Put that there. Summit 300 sleeping bag goes down to -15, so it's only a mummy one. I'm not keen on them, but it does save a lot of space, so I've had a fair way to hike. But actually, I've been surprised, it's quite comfy in the hammock, so that's that. Pair of gloves. Pretty tough gloves for, you know, soaring and so forth, and I'm more protective of that thumb now, but for soaring wood and stuff, that's they come in handy. As I say, that's my coat that I've just got bungeed up and put on the back of my rucksack, so that's that. These are interesting. This is an old trivet. I say an old, it's quite a new one actually, but from an old microwave, circular trivet. Very, very useful they are. I found those to be great. You light a little fire pit, so I haven't bought a stove with me this time. I'm relying totally on a little fire. And you put those over your little fire pit and they make a great little cooking platform. So I bought that with me. The Xylus cup for coffee, crucial. Like that. And a night light, camping night light. Rothenberger torch, very good that. Bought that a while ago, I've been really pleased. Got that for backup really, so I'll put those there. And also a pretty good headlight that, so need that for little tasks in the night. Trusty old fire lighting tin, all my bits and pieces in there, need that. My Bushcraft knife, which is, as I say, it's not a top quality one, it's a Jack Pike knife, but it's served me pretty well so far, so and I'm not too worried if I lose it, because they're only 40 quid. Say only, it's still a fair amount, but for some people it is particularly. And I've bought my Highlander saw. There's my hammock, again all pre-rigged with whoopee slings and tree huggers. That's ready to go. My little cook kit, which basically all I bought this time is a mess kit for cooking and eating from. A little pan for boiling water with drinks and some. I don't like the sporks, I find I can't get on with those. I just like a little plastic spoon, fork and knife, and a little plastic cup for tea, if that's okay for coffee but not tea. I've bought a collapsible bucket in case I need it for gathering stuff or even water should it rain. Will be handy. My foldable buck saw, which you've seen me make in a previous video, and last of all my inflatable mattress, self-inflating mattress, which lines my hammock. So that's it basically. It's not too much, so I've come a little bit light this time, but that should be more than enough for an overnighter here. For those of you that are interested, I'll show you how I've pre-rigged my tarp. So there we are, it's in the bag ready to go, and I'll just open it up. One end I've got a hanked cord, so that's one end of the ridge line, and the other end another hanked. So my ridge line is hanked at both ends, so I'll just unhank this, I'll undo this, put it to one tree, and then unhank this, pull it up the other tree, pull it taut, and then slide my tarp along. And as you can see, if I just bring you in a bit closer, you can see that my ridge lines, sorry, you can see that my prusik loops are already there to go. So setting up the tarp is made just that bit easier, which can be crucial if it's pouring down with rain. So anyway, let's go and put the tarp up. there we go. That's the tarp up. All I've got to do now is just peg it out and ready to put the hammock up. That's what I'm talking about with the prusik loops. The prusik loop's already on the ridge line, so all it is a case of when I put my tarp up, I just put the prusik loop through the tarp loop, back in and through itself, a twig, and then pull the prusik loop tight, and the same the other end, and there we are. That's good to go. And while I'm at it, I'll just show you on the tarp. I was saying about pre-rig ready to go out the bag. As you can see there, each guy line on the four corners is hanked also ready to go, and all you do is you just pull through that tab and it just comes unraveled without being knotted. And that was a nice little tip. I think I got that tip from Wiltshire Man, I think it was. He does the Sandy does the jacklaw knives. Yeah, very interesting channel he's got. There we are. So anyway, I'll crack on. So what I've done now is I've cut these 4 stanchions. I always like to have a stanchion on each corner. It helps to stabilise the tarp. But when you're taking timber, or when I'm taking timber for stanchions, I always like to try and use a good strong dead standing if I can. But failing that, any little saplings that are around, interfering with the more mature trees that need thinning out, I'll use those. Trying to leave like mature, healthy, good trees alone. Just these little spindly saplings, and they do the job. So, also cut myself 4 pegs as well, so that I can peg out the tarp. So I'm going to do that now. So there we are, guys. That's the tarp set up ready, and it's not too windy, so I can have it quite open this time. If it was really windy, I'd have it more of a pitch to keep the the wind from blowing through, held there. But it's not too windy. You get the odd gust, but it's not too bad. It's pretty light tonight. So there we are. So now I'll get the hammock up. So I had the hammock already rigged up. Have my tree huggers packed in the top, ready to go. I'll put those there. So I just tie my tree huggers on, and then I have my whoopee slings ready to go, and my carabiners. And also I have my hammock in a hammock sleeve, so as you can see, and it's just waterproof, so you can lay your hammock on the ground. It's ready to go, and it won't get dirty, and it won't get wet. There we are. I'll just show you so there we are. There's the carabiners, the lightweight carabiners, which are great, and there's my whoopee slings ready to go, ready to connect to my tree huggers. So I'm going to set this up now. And to connect our whoopee sling to our tree hugger, we just cut a bit of green wood to act as a toggle, and I'll show you how to do the knot, which is pretty straightforward.